Okay, so our figure 1 has us mark A being at the top, and then B is 4 inches away, C is another 4 inches on the other side. Then they have us square out all those little guys to make a new curve. So in CLO, we're going to go ahead, add some extra points where B and C are. And then to square out, what we're going to do is we're going to offset the pattern. And then that will give us our curve. And then from there, we can go ahead and cut it. And then that will get us ready for the next step where they have us slash and spread it. So here I go. Let's see here. Okay, so this is basically point A right up here. I'm just going to hit the letter Z, make sure I can select it. There it is. That's point A. I'm not going to label it today. And then I'm going to right click. Actually, I should switch to our add point tool, which is letter X. And I want to do 4 inches. So I'm going to right click and I'll type in 4. Is that the right line? Ooh, that's the yellow line. I want the blue line here. Glad I moved my window over and checked. Okay, 4 inches, say okay. And then on this side, we want another 4 inches as well. In this case, it's also the blue line, so I have to go down here. Oh, brother. 4. Cool. Okay, so then we're squaring off 1.25 inches. I think the easiest way is just select both of these segments, right click and offset it as an internal line. It's 1.25 inches. There we go. I see the little red line. I'll say, okay, that looks good. They want us to square off these points directly into that. So I can switch to Z, select it, right click and say add my perpendicular line. In this case, it would be locally from that point. I don't think it needs to go all the way to the end. I don't know if it's harmful if it does, but I think I'm just going to type in 1.25. And I will do the same on the other side as well. Okay, so from here, I would like to cut it. Let's see if that will work. I'm going to hold shift. Sometimes you have to like right click and say extend to pattern outline. I'm just going to try it and see what happens. Right click. Yeah, I don't even see cut being an option. Oh, because I have the top. I don't need the top. Let's try that one more time. Just my internal lines. Let's do cut and sew. Okay, cool. So we actually don't need this part cut, so I'm going to merge this guy back, and it would be a lot easier if there was a point right here that was the same length. So I can hit Z and check out the length. The length is 7.306. So I'll hit X to add a point, which is about right here. I'm going to right click, and I'm manually going to type in 7.306. That way they're the same. Now I can go back to Z, select that guy, hold shift, select the other one, right click and merge. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the same on the other. It looks like this line is 6.311. I'm gonna hit X. I'm gonna right click. Okay, let's make sure I get it selected. 6.311. Okay, cool. I'll hit Z, click this guy first, hold shift, click U, right click and merge. Great. Okay, also in our book, they cut these 2 points, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I guess I'll just select with the letter Z, the top point, right click, add perpendicular line, I guess. I can be perpendicular from the x-axis and say okay. And then let's see if I, with Z, select that guy, cut and sew it. Yeah. Okay. Should I merge it right now and then do my fullness? Or should I do the fullness and then merge it? So many choices. Let me try merging it first. I might regret this and do edit undo. Right click, merge. It doesn't like it because then technically this would be overlapping. Fine. Let's do fullness first then. So I'm going to do the fullness by line. I'm going to select each line. I selected the top line first and bottom one second. I don't know if that was a wiser decision to pick the bottom one first. I don't know. You guys can play around and let me know. I do know I want the arrows going towards the top though. So I need to change the direction to end. And then my fullness line length, which is the first one I clicked, I don't want that to change. I want that to stay at 4 inches. That way it's going to have no trouble sewing to my armhole on the bodice. So that's important. That needs to stay at 4 inches. So I'm just going to mess around with the bottom one. I guess you can click either one. Don't know how much. I'm kind of just eyeballing it. Is that too curvy? Is that good? I don't know. I guess that's good. I'm going to go with it. I can always change it later, I guess. Now I should be able to merge them. Let's try. I'm going to hit the letter Z, click U, hold Shift, right click, and merge. Yeah, likes that better. Okay, so I guess I can do the same thing to the other side. So let's switch back to that fullness tool. Click, 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 and click. Okay, I like where the arrows are. 4 inches has to stay, so I'll just mess with the bottom one. I'm just kind of eyeballing it by just looking at it. Is that too much? Maybe that's too much. Is that not enough? I don't know. Let's try 2.5. Is that too much? Maybe I'll just leave it 2. I don't know why I'm having like doubts all of a sudden. Okay, we'll say okay. I'm going to merge these two back. So letter Z here, hold Shift, right click, and merge. Ah, what did I do? I got click happy. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this is one thing that I kind of ran into was the next step is I have to raise this little curve. We want to bring it up. The book says 1.5 inches. And if you guys remember, you know, this little line is only 1.25 inches. So it's just come up over. And if I do that, it's going to run into my pattern and overlap, and the clothes not going to be happy about that. So this part's where it's kind of harder. You know, if in person you can like cut and just move stuff wherever you want, but it's a little bit trickier on the computer. So I think what's best to do is to slash and spread this point so that I can rotate it out. So I'm going to go ahead and change this, my slash and spread tool to fullness via point. And I'm going to click this point first and then click this one. And then I'll click this side and it, oh, okay, wrong way. Edit undo. I'm going to actually click U first and U second. Then I'll click this point and kind of rotate it. I kind of just want it out of the way, almost like it's going straight up and down for a little bit, just so that I have some room to move this guy without my patterns overlapping. My baselines are annoying, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, I guess I could just, I can ignore it and I'll delete it in a second. So I think I started on the outside first, and then I go to the inside. I click my pattern. Whoa, that's too much. Maybe like right here is good. So this guy, maybe I did too much fullness. I could probably bring it in. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep going forward and not really care about it right now. Okay, I'm going to switch to the letter A just so I can right click and just delete all those baselines. I don't really need them right now. I definitely don't need these internal lines either, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Oh gosh, there's more than one. What is all this? Okay, now I can hit the letter Z and I can bring this guy up. I'm kind of eyeballing it. I mean, that's 1.5 inches. What did it say? 1 inch and that was 1 3/4 inches. It's about 1 inch and I guess I could right click if I really wanted. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, and I can't have anything intersect. So it might give me trouble. Oh, it doesn't like it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some points right here and right here. Now I will try to move just this top part. I hit the letter Z. I'm going up about 1.5 inches. Okay, it liked that, but I obviously need to clean up this curve. So many different curve choices. Why don't I try smooth curve? Let's see what I can do. So I will click U to U, and then now I need to click this line. Okay, kind of funny. What am I going to do with this? I guess I can hit Z, right click, convert to curve. That's weird. So I can hit C maybe. Not loving it. So maybe I go back to that smooth curve tool. click. Oh, okay. It might get mad though, just because it's like, oh gosh, here we go. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay. You just gotta be careful. We can't have any overlapping. Gosh, I kind of just like it the way it is. There we go. Whoops. Try that again. Oh. Let's try fixing you to like you. Is that gonna give us what we want? Yeah. I guess that's better. Okay, I'm gonna hit the letter A. Select the background. I mean, I feel like the one in the book is way smoother. This is like a mountain huge. I don't know if that's good or bad. Should I get rid of this point? What happens if I click you, right click, convert to curve? And you, if I get rid of you, convert to curve. I guess that's fine. Okie dokie. So, oh, it got off of her. Well, what would happen if I were to simulate right now? Is it even going to know to go on her arm? No. Okay, so I'm going to edit undo. I ended up grading this pattern real quick before I started, so I guess I need to like replace the pieces on her. So that's fine. I guess I will get my arrangement points out. And let's click on a pattern piece. Okay, I might just scoot you a little. And then I will click you. Yeah. Hello, blue point. Click. Oh, zoom in. There we are. Maybe probably should be rotated. Not too much. That's kind of crazy. Move this up. Probably gonna have to do some working out here. Yeah. How are you doing? I'll rotate this one as well. Okay. I'm gonna simulate, see what happens. Oh, I did not sew it together. So, let's put on our sewing tools. Yeah, so this curve actually needs to be sewn over here. So let's zoom in and do that. What if I got rid of some of these points? I'm going to select you and just say convert to curve. I'm going to do the same with this guy. He's not really important. Sorry, guy, but you're not. Get rid of him. Okay. Let's get our sewing tool because I could be sharing a little bit. I'm going to do the M to N. And I guess I'm sewing this hump. Click it. I'm going to say enter. The hump is one whole part of the seam. And it gets sewn to this piece. And it continues here. And then I can say return. That looks pretty good. Okay, now let's try simulating and see what we got. Cool. Did you work yourself out on this side? Yeah. That's kind of fun, right? So anyways, yeah, I could kind of smooth out, do some fittings if I wanted. I'm gonna actually right now turn on the schematic view so you can kind of see where the seam is. Maybe if you were to make this, you might put in some kind of interfacing or some kind of taping to make it a little bit stiffer. So I guess I'm gonna hit spacebar. I could select it and let me grab the selection tool, right click, and maybe strengthen it a little bit just to see if that does anything. I'll go ahead and simulate, kind of pulls it out a little bit. But this is basically number 3, design 3. Now I really want to do the one with all the fullness right here, which is going to be this little curve thing. So what the book does, it slash and spreads it. And it kind of just gets rid of the dart. So I feel like what I want to do is, let's see here. I kind of want to cut across this pattern and just separate it for the time being. Maybe I'll just delete this thing and then I'll pick, should I do, what is the easiest way here? I guess I'll right click, add perpendicular line, perpendicular from the Y. Okay. Can I now select that and say cut? Yes. Okay. I'm going to kind of just ignore the dart because I'm going to add so much fullness in here that I'm not really worried about it. So, I mean, I guess right now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of manually close it by hitting the letter Z and just like moving up my pattern. And then I could probably just delete that guy, delete you. I don't really need it. I'm going to add a point right here. I'm going to hit the letter X. Okay, so now I can select that guy and we can slash and spread. So I'm going to use our tool, the fullness one, via point. I think I have to click the bottom one first. So, okay, so I guess I'll just go here. If I wanted to be exact, I could throw in an internal line with that perpendicular tool, but I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to click here one time, click here. Now, I don't want to pick a side. I want to do both. So I'll click the arrow and do both. And I don't know how much fullness we want. That's about 4 inches. You can right click and choose. I'll right click. Or you could have just left click. I'll say 4 inches. That's a lot. Kind of a lot. Okay, so I'm going to hit letter A. I'm going to move this guy down. Actually, I'm going to rotate him a little bit. I'm just going to make the cuff straight at this point. And then, you know what? I need to like kind of merge them. Probably not a really easy way to merge them because they're such funky shapes. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is add some points to this guy. Maybe that's enough. And then I'm just going to hit the letter Z and I'm going to take you here. Yeah, and I'm going to basically put you here. And then I'm going to put you here. And then I might even delete this point. And I might even delete this point. We'll see what I think of this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to hit the letter A. I'm going to just delete this. So I wonder how this is going to work with our mirrored images. Did it delete both sides or no? No, I think maybe it did unless it's hiding. Oh, nope, there it is. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. You're over it. Okay, so let's see how our sewing's doing. I'm going to hit the edit sewing tool. Okay, so it looks like something kind of weird is going on with the sewing. Zooming in. I think all we have to do is just like bring it down to the bottom and we're probably okay. Do I need to mirror that over here? Yeah, I copied it. Okay, good. It's doing a lot of sewing. It's not really even. Should I move that? Yeah, I'm going to pick you. I kind of wanted both, but... And then I'll move this blue one. Okay. Let's see what I think of that. Okay, let's simulate. Okay, so I have some work to do to fix it on her arm here. But at least the one that's strengthened is kind of doing it. It's sort of funky looking, huh? I don't have a ton of gathers on this. I was thinking because this is so much longer now, there's more fabric. It would have had more gathers on that curve point, but I really don't. It's weird. Why? Okay, maybe it has something to do with the sewing, perhaps? I don't, Let's zoom in. Or is it just because it's strengthened? Let me look at it. Let's do some sewing. You know what? Why don't I just hit the letter Z and maybe just make it even bigger? Oh, that point's gone. Okay, I'll hold this and this and bring it up. Okay, up. I'm going to bring you up. Oh, I can't do that. I have to change to C for the curve. Okay. That's more fabric. I mean, maybe we're just not going to get what we want because it's strengthened? Huh. Why don't I try I'm going to unsimulate, select this guy, unstrengthen. Oh, it wasn't strengthened. Just kidding. Unstrengthen then. Wow, that is odd. I want shearing. Okay. What if... I just opened it more. I guess I could do that. So, okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to hit the fullness tool. There it is. I'm going to start with the point. I'll start just at the bottom, come straight up, And I'm going to click the line so it actually adds fullness to both. This should do something. That's kind of a lot. That's like 9 inches. Spacebar. Oh, the sewing. I forgot to check the sewing. How's our sewing looking? Why is no, I want to move the sewing a little bit more in the middle. You too. Okay. Come on. Okay, so this might be too much. It's definitely too much of the underarm. It's really big and huge. Okay, I went a little crazy. I'm going to simulate. I'm going to select this guy. I'm going to try strengthening it. I'm going to simulate one more time. Pull this up. Pulling it a little bit to the back. There must be another weird sewing thing happening, I'm thinking. Okay, let's double check the sewing. Oh, I see the problem. Okay. Do I? No, I don't. What's going on? Let me see this group. No, that's right. Okay. What else? Oh, so strange. I mean, there's a little bit of shearing. Maybe I can try it again. Maybe I'll hit Z this time and just make this a little bit rounder, or C for the curve. Okay. Might make you a curve point to kind of reshape this guy. Okay, I'll hit C. Okay, maybe the smooth tool. Okay, select this guy, right click, I'm gonna unstrengthen it, and spacebar. What a mess, it's not looking good. Okay, we can clean up some of the inside underarm too. Why don't I try that? I'll hit the letter C. Bring this guy in. Ooh, that's not an attractive curve, but let's just see what happens. Okay, let's pull this out. Is this not sewn, or is it just because it's not placed on her the right way? Interesting. Maybe I'll try to reset these sleeves. Okay, reset 3D. Oops. Yeah. Let's see with her. I'm gonna rotate this. Oops, I did not mean to have both of them selected. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, maybe it's just not amazing. What's going on here? Is there a weird sewing thing? The sleeves? Maybe I just need to change my particle distance and work on rendering it and see what that looks like as well. Perhaps that's it, because there is gathering here. Now at this point, maybe I've actually added too much fabric. I don't know. So I think I'm going to go ahead and change my particle distance on the sleeves and render them and take it from there, see if I like it or not. But anyways, I'm curious to see your thoughts when you guys try this one or any of the sleeves. I'm excited for us to explore sleeves this module. So share what you think, and looking forward to seeing all of your work too.